Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the Scratching Post where we scratch that gaming itch. Hello everyone, it is once again Saturday night, and I can only be one thing, it is time for Saturday Night Silly Voices, the premiere show here on the Scratching Post.
Woo woo!
Yay!
Whoop whoop.
Whoop indeed. As I am joined, for anyone who's new to the show, never been here before, my name is Ebak, and every Saturday I gather a group of friends together and we put our voices towards the Ace Attorney series or other kind of visual novels that we kind of want to play. And then we're currently going through Spirit of Justice, and I will of course do my normal thing of introducing the cast we have. So first of all, we have the person that I like to lives a European, one of our European members, Drifting.
I'm Dutch. Hello.
Dutch, hello. Deutschland is not where you're from. That is that is Germany. You're from Dutch.
Don't need me into Germany.
We have His Holiness Stiff.
Jesu Domine.
Requiem.
We have a correspondent from Poland, the goodest boy, Judge Burr.
It's got to be Blue Whale. It's got to be Blue Whale at some point.
And as the babby from the USA, we have Kay.
Hi. I may have invited you. If you've been invited, it's me.
Yeah, we refer to them as Babby because they are one of the youngest of this group, and they constantly make me feel old.
I don't mean to.
No.
So to be fair, the next youngest is 7 years older than I am. I'm 8 years older than I am. Drifting.
You know.
Yes.
And I always like to
They
call
make me feel young because they're as smart as I am.
I like to refer to this next person as our woman in Japan. We have Laura Petal.
Persistently, pervasively, plosive, producing, performing party people, are we?
Jesus Christ. Alliteration much.
That is certainly perplexing.
Practically perfect in every way.
And of course, we also have, he is our right, he is our compass. We have from the north, Lemming Russ.
And I'm here to pull Maya out of trouble again.
I love how your name is split right now on the screen. It's like Lemming Ryan that just that's 3 letters are on the button.
Oh yeah, that always happens.
That's why I changed it to Holy Div, because it was Holy Div.
The scaling never works with that. We are down a Shadow Phoenix Rider tonight. Nothing. It's not because just because Shadow's not got any voice lines for the foreseeable future.
Woman down.
So, but Shadow is normally our special guest for this game, as she is voicing Emma Sky, a very lovely character, and the only person who could voice her.
I said a nerd because Emma's absolutely a nerd.
Emma is a dork,
Yes.
but that's why we love her.
Yeah, no,
she's
science.
yeah. She's the best nerd in the series.
Also, want to introduce to the chat that we have something brand new. You may notice that you look here, we've got channel points finally. We have Hydrate, which of course we'll get to the entire cast to Hydrate, not just myself, along with all various means. We even have a Get On With It to redeem, which basically,
get on with it.
for any moment when we are basically talking, like going through some kind of moments where we're just doing bits or we're just talking about random stuff, if you think we're getting way too out of the weeds, although I try and keep it on track, you can help me keep it on track with a Get On With It from the audience.
Also, hydrate yourself.
Yes, indeed.
All of you.
Hydrate.
I just did.
Hydrate. And then, shall we get on with the show?
I will bully you with this.
I mean, I like to think that the thing we put on every week is some facsimile a show.
No, it absolutely is a
That was
show.
hanging out.
Do not discredit our show. Our show is a show.
No. I will bully him with the hydrate. Don't test me.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
It's a show, baby.
Well, we of course are playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, which the name Phoenix Wright at the top of that is also very suspect, because it involves more than just Phoenix Wright, but who knows? We get back
Hello, I'm the
to
main character.
you are the
We
main.
all know this.
And
I
more
mean-
than just the spirit of justice.
I mean, you are the main character, but yeah. As we
Shouldn't
return,
be.
as
That's not at Lemming. That's at Phoenix. That's at Phoenix. I love you, Lemming. I'd prefer you be the main character in everything, actually.
Yes.
Also, first,
Now you
first
push
the
me.
railing. Do you think the spirit of justice is actually Bobby Fulbright, like appearing
No.
as a ghost? Going, justice.
Div.
In justice we trust.
I'm not stooping to the level.
Bobby
Bobby Fulbright is alive and well. He's getting ready to return in the next game. You just don't know it.
I have just made a note to myself to add a justice redeem at some point.
100% do that.
And also,
Actually,
no,
'cause I
spirit
was
of
trying to
justice
find
is the
something.
friendships they found along the way.
2 secs.
Oh, dear.
But yes, here we are. As we are here, May 10th, the Korean Bazaar.
Also, bird.
Also bird.
How
Welcome.
weird. I guess the bazaar is as good a place to start as any. Now, who should I? Huh? Oh no.
I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is.
Consulting your pocket internet again, I see.
Consulting my Madam Wi-Fi.
Her
What's the
name's Nayla.
What's the reception like that? I don't know.
Correct. That's why her Wi-Fi is a woman.
You know what? Nana is certainly a brand of phone I could see being named. Let me just check my Nana.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mr.
Get
Right.
ready for the.
No, this is Burr.
Ooh.
Oh, is it?
Wait, no,
Oh.
shit, it isn't. No, you're right. It's Albie.
No.
I got distracted. I was like, I got
Oh.
so excited because Burr's showing up soon.
Welcome to the Laura Petal Hour.
Ah.
Yes, I was about to. Ebak, you stole my line.
If he back sure he gets any of the lines he wants.
Just blame it on the ping like you always do.
And he can cry where he wants
Yeah. Yeah. As I was saying, welcome to the Laura Petal Power Hour for the next 10 minutes or so.
Mr.
You're-
Right!
Yours is
What
better.
the power hour?
I thought it was more like a powwow.
Yes.
That sounds like
The boy with
Is Miss
the-
Maya
Oh,
okay?
The doggo is so cute.
Best boy with the best boy.
I won't be able to get Buddy here to woof, but if I could.
Oh,
Aw.
that's
So
fine.
he's very quiet without his mama.
It's okay.
I believe her. Mr. Right? I know she didn't do it. Do you now, boy?
I'll say that again.
Bukoka! Your benevolence!
Honestly, the first part was much better.
First one made it much better
Yeah,
because
no.
it's just a surprise.
So shocked he
Yeah.
can't even pronounce his own language anymore.
I mean, to be fair, it is a very complicated word for when you're just shocked.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a bit like
So-
it's a bit like, you know, instead of saying ow, you say Bishu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
Oh, dear.
that's the reference. That's the reference for you in the audience. But I got it.
Yep.
Yep.
You mustn't trust in lawyers, you. Are you not the accused in the last trial?
Oh, you've got worse memory than the judge.
Oh,
I didn't know Apollo was here. What's wrong, Albie?
To be fair, she is the princess. She doesn't have to bother remembering anything. That's what the staff is for.
your benevolence speaks with the, You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now, what is your name? Yes, your benevolence! Ah. I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Know this, Albie. Your soul is only as clean or filthy as the company you keep.
trying to think of like different things I could pop up, like a little pop-up that says like 10-point psychic damage or something.
God, that would be great.
Also, this particular mindset is kind of bullshit. That's like you're responsible for the sin of other people. Like,
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
liked this idea.
Yeah.
The son is responsible for the sins of the father is just bullshit.
Yeah. I will say, but since we're paused as well, you're doing great, Laura. Keep it up.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. I wish you'd stop insulting that, insinuating that all lawyers are trash.
I
while
mean, it is
also
insulting
us.
too. Yeah.
Please forgive me, your benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man.
The only lawyer you can say that about is Gaspin.
And I trust him as a lawyer. Huh? What's this? I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence. If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers,
Oh dear.
it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Oh,
No, it's because I saved his life.
Mr. Wright! Her benevolence is sunken into the ground!
Yeah.
That's a Bethesda bug.
She must really feel responsible for what happened in court that day.
And so she should.
Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Of course not.
Also, will someone just mind checking the levels, please? That's okay.
I did earlier. They seem fine.
Ah, awesome. Good man.
I'm always glad to help.
The Rebel Hunter. The Rebel Hunter.
So, what have you heard about the rebel hunter that was in the newspapers?
Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They say she is the modern-day Lady Kira.
So they're treating this rebel hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh?
The Rebel Hunter. Sorry. I'll forgive. I'll let go of my Palpatine a bit for this.
People have been on edge recently. What with the jailbreak and stuff. I sure hope they catch that escaped prisoner soon.
Escaped prisoner?
Yes. He was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured.
So there's a hardened criminal on the loose? That is bad news.
Yes. But the modern-day Lady Kira is also super amazing.
Let me guess, this person is called Outer Jail or something.
Oh dear.
I mean,
The thing is,
she takes some big, scary rebels all by herself.
I can't help but wonder if, like, the Lady Kira thing is the same pun that they did in Death Note.
I
Or-
mean, it's probably
Yeah.
also the same pun that they did
Yes.
in Professor Layton versus
Yeah,
Phoenix
also-
Yeah,
Wright as
Kira.
well.
You beat
Yes.
me to it.
Lady Kira. Lady Killer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Killer.
Yes.
Well, you can interpret Lady Killer in two ways as well. can't
He thinks he's such a lady killer.
you? Not
Wow.
the reference I was going for, but I like that.
Yeah.
I also do see somebody in the viewers who I invited. Hi,
Hey.
cool wife.
Hey, oh,
Hello. If you're just lurking, that's all perfectly fine. We're happy with
Okay, if you're
lurkers.
looking, I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
If you just hear vibing, that's fine.
Yeah.
that's not exactly something just anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the High Priest. And what about that escaped prisoner, Albie?
Escape.
Also, I do like this music. It's a cute little tune.
Yeah.
So what's the escaped prisoner supposed to be like?
They say he is a vicious fiend who serves as Dirk's right-hand man.
Dirk? As in the leader of that rebel group?
Yes! The escapee serves that dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. They say the prisoner's a former soldier, and he wields a big scary knife.
All that a knife.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. I gave you the bit of time.
I
The
think
one
we've
prisoner
seen this.
That's a
We've
knife.
seen this character before, but now I'm imagining him, because we see him later as well. I'm imagining him with like sounding like that, sound like he has the that's not a knife.
You're enough.
That would be so good. Oh my gosh. Recommendation for whoever plays this guy.
Give him a slight Australian accent.
I think that'd be great.
Yes.
Rumor has it,
So,
he's a cold-blooded killer to boot.
so basically, all the rebels are Kano. They have Australian accents and they have glowing laser eyes.
That or the dingoes.
He sounds like a pretty dangerous man.
I mean, if he's got glowing laser eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a cyborg. Oh no.
From the future.
Yeah, he is. But the police still can't count.
There's a line. I'm gonna say that line properly now. Okay.
But the police still can't find him, even after an exhaustive search.
I do love character breaking moments like that.
Sorry. I'm just imagining this big, tall, like glowing red-eyed Duncan says, "Oh, that's a ripper. You seen John Connor? I'm from the future."
Oh, God. God.
The old universe where Arnold Schwarzenegger was not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but in fact some Australian called Arnold Steelhammer or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
What was the name of the
Yeah,
actor that played Crocodile Dundee?
I have no
Paul
idea.
Hogan.
No idea.
That's it, Paul Hogan.
If
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger got the job and it was him instead.
Yeah, like, listen to your army. I'll be here to capture John Connor. Whatever Australian accent.
Go blimey, I want your coat.
Your accent.
I want your coat, your boots, your motorcycle, and your knife. I like your knife.
And in that alternate universe, you called that a knife. This is a knife.
Ah, yes.
Perfect.
It reminds me of that in The Last Action Hero where they go and see the video store and instead of Moose Cage. Well,
Schwarzenegger in the Terminator.
it's Sylvester. Well, we're doing the get on with it, so let's get on with it.
Oh, golly.
Wait. I remember hearing about a prison.
Yes, I did download that sound within the last 10 minutes.
Perfect.
There is a prison at the apex of this mountain.
A prison? Way up there?
Where's your echo?
I don't have sound mod.
He just doesn't have an echo. He's too cheap to afford one.
I mean, that
So,
is the character for Phoenix. Mr.
So
Brooks
Phoenix
using
Ro-
an Nokia from 2016 still.
Yeah.
I mean,
He can't
Phoenix-
afford an echo.
Phoenix
I mean,
rank is a duck confirmed.
I mean, it's less too cheap
That took
and
a second.
more. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet because
Oh, don't say that.
I'm joking about your character, not you.
No, yeah, the
I know.
character.
But I have sound mod. I just haven't hooked it up properly yet. The
Moon.
prison at the top of the Inner Sanctums mountain, right? How did he even break out?
No one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of, too. Some say he must have fallen to his death.
Yeah, right.
Personally, I'd like to believe he did.
Wow.
Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again.
Terrible incident?
It's always a terrible incident around here.
There's always a terrible incident.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Phoenix would survive if he's fallen out of that mountain.
What
Yeah.
is it with you and terrible incidents? That's a terrible incident. This is a terrible incident. You're a terrible incident. What was that about terrible incidents, Albie?
Great follow-up line.
It happened before I was even born, but
It happened when you were born.
Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated.
Yikes.
And it was the rebel leader Dirk who did it.
Previous queen was assassinated? That's kind of unsettling.
What, like Skyrim style?
Oh, what? Oh, he was the
Looks like it's
terrible
on her
deed
head.
of a heinous sinner. I mean, to take the life of such a gentle queen? Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that.
They really take their queen seriously around here. Like, god worshipping level serious.
Come to Britain. It's just as bad over here.
Waka waka.
May I have a very, very wild theory?
A
Oh,
game
God.
theory?
This game theory.
Yes,
So-
go for it.
They hate lawyers here, probably because of that guy Dirk. And whenever we see that one art piece where he's shown, he reminds me of one certain character we've already met. Do you think Dirk is actually Manfred from Karma?
Oh, wow.
I mean,
That's
that'd be a really big twist.
That'd be an
considering
amazing
Manfred has
twist.
been dead since 2017.
Oh,
He
or
died like
something.
right when he got into prison.
Oh, so we think. I mean,
Well, at
Yeah.
least according
I
to
mean,
Franziska, but maybe Franziska's like, my father's dead to me, so I don't know. She's dramatic.
she is over dramatic.
We
Yeah.
love her, but she is very dramatic.
Yeah. It really takes someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one.
Those defiant dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why, if that escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next? Yeah, Shadow, tell him.
So that's why the people of Kurain are so afraid of that escapee. And why they wanted the rebel hunter to take him out along with the other rebels. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell me about the rebel hunter Lady Kira, Albie?
Talk about mood whiplash game. That's sort of weird music to like jump back into.
My neck hurts.
I was just thinking there was something else, but what was it? Oh yeah! Here!
What is it?
Shadow found it!
It's a stick.
That's the Warbird arrow!
Feeling better now, Your Benevolence?
This is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the Crown Princess of Kurain. Now, let me see that boy.
I mean, if you want to see that boy, he's right here.
He's right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm right here, but yeah. Take the arrow. Yes, Your Benevolence. Take the thing. It looks very much like one of the legendary weapons Lady Kira once used in battle.
A three-pronged arrow? I could swear I've seen something that resembling that arrowhead recently.
Yeah, the holes on the method.
Where did Shadow find it, Albie?
Very well remembered, Burr. Yeah, you're right. Is it?
Near Abatimi's house.
Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I'd better look into this.
Warbird arrow added to the court record.
I presume the bird
It's
in
a-
the background is a warbird.
Yeah, it's a warbird. It's a bombard bird.
No, it's a
It's just a
Klingon.
bombard arrow.
Albie, can I ask you to take me to the High Priest's house?
Yes, of course.
Come to think of it, He was married, wasn't he? And his wife is the one who usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the Purification Rite. I should probably talk to her too.
God, I wish there was a Star Trek visual novel that I could do.
Yeah. I mean,
sure we
we
can
could
find
probably
one.
play. We could probably play any of the Star Trek games. Just turn off the voice acting.
Oh,
Okay.
are we sure visiting the deceased pregnant wife is a good idea?
No.
Well, we're doing it.
Also, now I'm terrified of what her name is.
We already know, right?
Do we?
No,
think
I don't
so.
know if we know.
Not
we know her last
yet.
name.
Yeah.
No, it's
Last
in
name.
me.
It's not praise a lot then.
No, no. Praise a lot
No,
is
that's-
different.
That's
Yeah.
another character.
That's a
May
different character. Yeah.
May 10th, High Priest House.
I popped her in the lobby.
So this is where the High Priest lived. Wait a minute. This is where they brought me back when my back gave out. And that woman in front of the altar, she just must be the High Priest's wife. I wonder who that is on the photo on the right-hand side.
Good question.
Can't look at it. The only thing they're giving us is her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Excuse
I
me.
can see a photo of Inga. Yeah.
Okay, who? Okay, her name
Oh,
was
no.
Believe in. So it's believe in me.
Psychic damage dealt.
She's a believer.
I'm out.
I
Sorry.
can believe her if I tried.
Oh god,
Sorry.
my eyes.
Oh,
All right.
dear.
So who wants to voice Believe?
Not it.
If
I got Maya.
Me.
Drifting. Yes.
Drifting as Believe in me.
God. Hate it.
Oh god, I need to figure out the voice for her though. Mm.
I would
Yes.
say older than your usual kind of default, so maybe a little deeper and then kind of whispery. I don't know. That's an idea.
May
Or
I
wispy.
or whatever. Okay, fine. I'll do it again. Third time. Third time's a charm.
Sorry.
Yes. May I help you?
Awesome.
I was hoping to speak with the High Priest's wife. Are you she?
Please, forgive the intrusion, Lady Believe.
Your benevolence.
I'm just gonna have to turn you up, Drifting. Give me a second.
Sorry. I tend to be
fine, it's fine.
whispery.
It makes
Psychic
sense. It's gonna
damage.
turn you up.
God. So bad.
Please. Please, be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. I owe much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss.
You honor me with your kind words. Look there, the royal priestess has come to visit us. Yes? Mm-hmm. What's that? Oh, of course.
She's talking with his funeral picture?
I'm grieving, leave me alone.
So sad.
My husband, too, is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence.
You can speak with Abbot in me?
No, I don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, that can't wait till later, dear.
She's definitely speaking with him.
So your benevolence, what is it that brings you to my humble abode?
This lawyer is investigating your husband's death. And I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence.
I know this must be difficult, but could I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen into suspicion, you see.
A friend of yours? So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Is it like right here? Yeah, I know.
Abbot Inmee and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Korayan. If she is not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further.
She did just lose the love of her life. It would be really insensitive of me to force answers out of her right now.
How about I do anyway?
Anyway.
I need to talk with
Oh.
her.
But I do anyway.
I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's the Warpart arrow that I'll be found near the house. There's too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while?
Bob's head! Have you not
Ow.
been listening to a word I said?
Look, your benevolence. I'm sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time.
I'm sorry, I missed the part where that's my problem.
It's not too late.
Wrecked.
Like,
Make your worshipfulness.
it's not your benevolence, you can leave. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind.
Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes? Mm-hmm. No. No, don't. Not in front of the Holy Priestess. Now, if you would excuse me.
What the heck were they even talking about?
None of your business.
Worry about it.
You have but poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised.
Ah! I was just trying to keep help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Miss Inmee.
Could it be that you actually possess a conscience?
Of course I do. But I'm also desperate for information.
So what do you plan to do now?
Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess? And see if she changes her mind.
Just see that you do not touch anything you should not.
I guess I should watch what I touch then. Just in case Princess Rifer gets mad at me.
I'm watching you, Barbed Head. Always watching you.
I knew that was coming.
Ah!
There's a steel samurai patch in this bag. Guess the bag must be Maya's. She probably left it here while she was performing the rite.
Mr. Edgeworth bought it for me.
I'm not surprised.
Well, we
This
swapped.
game looks like kind of like checkers or chess.
You mean to say you have never heard of Catch Them All?
I hate this.
Oh, come on.
I would like to leave.
Gotta catch them all.
I have heard people describe it as Karaini's chess.
So two players take turns moving their pieces in a bid to capture the other's king.
Not quite. In Catch Them All, the object is the utter annihilation of your opponent.
What a surprise.
Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can only be used once per game.
Special moves? Sounds like a game right up Maya's alley.
If I may ask, does that resemble shogi at all? I am not at all. Laura would know.
It kind of does, yes.
Okay.
I'd say a little bit. There's like elements of shogi, elements of like just straight up drafts in that. Yeah.
I mean,
Go, yeah.
I know there are beds of nails, but is that a a stool of nails?
Yes.
You can
It's-
look
it's
at it.
A seat
Yeah.
of nails. Before we do, I like the part where Rifa says the objective of the game is utter annihilation, because if we are going with like the Pokemon tangent with it being called Catch Them All, What's the objective Pokemon? You eliminate all the Pokemon on another's team.
Hmm.
That is true.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wh- What is this scary-looking spiky thing?
It's a floor cushion for heightening a practitioner's mental focus.
Pushing.
Your ignorance astounds me. There's not a soul in Karain who would not recognize this.
He's not from Karain. When are you getting the hint?
A floor cushion? You mean you're supposed to sit on this?
How else would you suggest it be used?
As a murder weapon.
It looks like a torture device to me, or maybe it's something you throw at somebody.
Maya would be like, I think you should try it, Nick.
Oh, of course. But I want a quick save before we move on too far. Drifting, I appreciate your voice acting. You're doing great. I never thought I would feel emotions about a character named Believe in Me.
Yeah.
You're conveying the emotional reality by her fucking awful, silly
They
name.
took me out of theater, but they can't take the theater out of my heart.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
spirit.
Also, I can imagine a director giving instructions like, whisper but louder.
Yeah, it's yeah. Pardon if I ever go into director mode. That's like my theater thing. I mean, I'm an actor and a director still. Anyways,
This looks like a waste basket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out of it. There are 3 holes in a row near the top.
Ayo.
Now, where have I seen holes like these before?
Do you remember, kids?
Now, children. Karen.
Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. You are a pitiful creature indeed. Or
Takes
maybe
one
you're
to
just
know
a
one.
point-and-click adventure player.
Yeah.
Cannibalize
Fair point.
slobber all over you.
I mean, there's always something in the trash, right?
Always, yeah. What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do.
That was a reference and a callback to the Sonic thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it
Yeah.
took a long time for us to find something in the trash
There
eventually.
must be
Yeah.
something in this trash.
There always is. Honest.
Oh, Sebastian.
It says, to the High Priest. You cannot even read? You're even more pitiful than I thought.
Not local.
I read English and Japanese. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
next-
understand Japanese in real life.
Yeah, like, excuse me for not being
Yeah.
trilingual, you bitch.
I can read both official languages of California.
Yeah.
I mean, I headcanon, as does a lot of people, that Phoenix is mixed Japanese, so it makes sense.
I mean, yeah, one of his ancestors is kind of.
I mean, yeah, duh. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious. I mean, but like, that he still keeps in touch with his Japanese heritage. To be
Yeah.
more specific
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. He practices the art of Sudoku every evening.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sudoku actually isn't a Japanese word, fun fact.
Yeah,
Thanks.
and it's not called like that in Japan either.
Yeah.
And I will keep your words of wisdom in mind, your benevolence.
It's
At some
origami,
point,
actually.
at some point, I need Phoenix to react in kind if like Rafa berates him again and go like, "Well, excuse me, princess."
Damn it, now you called it out, and I was aiming to do that at some point. Now you called it out.
I will wait with bated breath then.
You will have to do it at some point.
I guess I should have studied some Koreanese before I came. So the envelope was addressed to the High Priest, huh? But it's empty. Still, there's something about it. I better hang on to it.
An envelope stuffed into Phoenix's back pocket.
Oh, goodness.
Just be thankful this suit has pockets. You when you
Together
buy
with
this,
an
you
arrow.
pull the stitching out.
You're not supposed to use the pockets in a suit.
Don't give a
mostly
damn.
'cause
The
it-
pockets are
mostly-
there.
Let me finish. Because specifically the pants pockets, because it distorts the shape of the suit and generally tightens it around your butt. I mention this because in a lot of official Edgeworth art and the official Edgeworth like figurine, he has his hand in his pocket, which does in fact make his butt more defined.
In his
Yeah.
defense,
He knows
he's
what
just
he's
showing
doing.
off his cake.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because I have what I have. If you got it, flaunt it to me.
Yeah. Like they knew what they were doing designing the pose.
Oh, for sure.
It's
For
like
sure.
he is the living embodiment of having your cake and eating it.
Okay, what is it when people refer to me that I have cake? I never bring cake into work.
You tell him, Gumshoe.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, what about that birthday cake you bought me last month?
That was once, and just because it was your birthday, I'm sure.
Oh,
You're the best boss.
Aww.
Adorable.
And because Kay wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, you gotta treat Gummy right.
Back to the actual episode.
It's a
Get
wanted
on with
poster
it.
I was. Oh, it's a wanted poster for the Rebel escapee everyone's talking about.
What? Let me see that. That's horrible. Senior member of insurgent leadership.
no!
Paratrooper ever.
God. Because there's
That's
two
all
versions.
right.
It's two at once. It's that's horrible and that's a rebel.
Frustration.
That's awful.
Horrible, you mean?
No.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there.
All I have is.
Oh no.
Yes. Exactly.
Wanted for crimes against the kingdom. Considered armed and dangerous.
And the
The
only
3
thing
million nominal units of this country.
The only thing I have in response is like,
What was that?
I do believe we know the currency, but I don't remember it. Like
that
we
was
learned
a
it
sound
earlier.
effect from Koopa's corner, apparently.
I mean, obviously it's rupees.
As long as you have enough rubies.
Link's going to be spending a long ass time collecting to be able to afford that bill.
Sorry, Phoenix. I can't give credit.
So he's ex-military, huh?
His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be
Ah.
captured at once.
No, that's me. I'm the menace.
I-
now.
I
He
just-
had earrings. He must be apprehended.
I just checked. It is. They're called damas.
Ah.
I'm putting it in the Koreanese language coaching area currency. And they're about equivalent to a yen.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Dang it.
There was a tiny missed line for Phoenix. Is something wrong?
Oh,
Is
my
something wrong?
apologies.
Yeah, we're good.
The bounty is $3 million. Money that comes out of the people's tax payments.
$3 million.
$3 million.
Thank you.
I shall have it lowered to about $1 million.
You seem like unexpectedly concerned for the people's welfare.
Also, quick question: didn't the guy from the previous case also want $3 million from True City?
You want $3
Yes.
million?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just noticing a pattern of like 3 million.
I don't think that's intentional, but it may be.
Maybe, who knows?
Let's find out.
A happy coincidence. We'll call it.
Maybe that's the
Yeah.
budget of this game.
Oh dear.
Unexpectedly? How rude!
Then they definitely shouldn't spend more on the puns.
Nana has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value its people come to ruin.
That's a fair point, actually.
As crown princess, it is only natural that I care for my people.
How about sending some of that kindness this way?
Well, I suppose I could.
So how about paying the bounty from your own money?
If you quit being a lawyer and pay taxes to our kingdom, that is.
I mean, she's got a point.
Hmm.
Oh well, it's worth a shot.
Money cannot buy you kindness.
Nothing particularly
Maybe if you
interesting
give her a
here.
Snickers.
She's not her when she's hungry.
Is this a piece of art of some sort?
What a beautiful orb. Let me ponder it for a moment.
I knew it.
Is something the matter?
You're a wizard, Rafa.
Godhead, take one step back.
Yeah. Okay, done. Did you spot something?
Yeah, the Eye of
Is
Sauron
it explosive?
Yes. Your dismal reflection. Bah, 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 bah.
Hang on,
It was
we
ruining
we have the
orb's
soundboard.
beauty.
Did you have to put it like that, your benevolence?
It's just a Palantir, it's fine.
I know you don't like me, but there's no need for that. A poster of the mountains? Oh, the Inner Sanctum Mountain is featured against the other towering peaks.
This feels important for some reason.
Those beautiful mountains are known as the Roof of Khura'in. Ah, and I see. They have even included Mount Pony Pony in the poster.
That's the one name I can't get over.
Mount Pony Pony? Is that the Swallow Peak to the left?
Mount Pony Pony climbing is magic.
Yes.
Known as Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum.
My little
Is it not
sanctum.
also beautiful?
Rhymes.
Ancient sins.
But I suppose a liar with a defiled soul such as you could not perceive such beauty.
No, that's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning.
Also, why do I have to prove anything to you? You don't listen anyway.
Mountain range poster added to the chord record.
I
That's
just
unique.
realized.
Is that Steel Samurai?
What
Lucy.
show is this?
Yes, it is. Look at the music.
It is.
It's the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. It's based on Lady Kira and is the #1 action hero show in Khura'in.
It's
It
a
also
bootleg.
happens to be a Steel Samurai bootleg.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
it's bootleg.
The Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Yes, it's an entirely original show created right here in our kingdom.
And when somebody has to state that it is entirely original, you know that's completely true. I'm not sure about its originality, given its overall look in that theme song.
Is something the matter?
Well, it's just, we have an action show, hero show like this back home that's really similar to this. I'm guessing this shows why Maya's so into Lady Kira.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as the one from Maya's favorite show.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo.
It got rebooted last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a popular action hero series filmed right in LA.
And there's it is! There it is! It is confirmed as Los Angeles! We did it, everyone!
No,
Woo!
it's only confirmed as LA.
Okay, fine. Fine. Have your
It
technicalities.
could just as well be like Los Almorios.
Are you telling us that it's Lake Aldershot? What the
Yeah.
Set in a city known as Neo Old Tokyo, It pits the Steel Samurai in Mortal Kombat against
Oh
the
no,
Nemesis,
don't that!
the evil magistrate. I've collected DVDs and merchandise from the series as long as I've known it.
For some reason, also has Edward.
The Plume Punisher seems awfully similar.
The plumed Punisher
Again? Okay.
The plumed Punisher originated here in Kurine. Is that clear, Barb's head?
Nope. Yes, your benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again.
Lady Believe has not had a change of heart, and simply waiting shall not change that.
Do not speak for me.
Can't we wait just a little longer? I wonder if she'll ever open up.
That is drifting.
Wait, hang on. I'm back. Oh, you're still here.
Lady Believe.
Mrs. Inme, you think you're ready to talk?
Is it okay with you, dear? Yes. Yes, I know.
Lady Believe. You don't have to speak to this lawyer if it's not your wish.
No, it's quite alright. If my husband were still with us, he would say... As much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help to find the truth, then ask whatever you may.
Okay. I'll take you up on your generous offer. Wait, didn't Inme call herself lovely just now?
Well, I
Well?
am, so...
Whatever are you waiting for? Get on with it! Ask your questions quickly, so your departure may just be as swift.
Do not talk of me of departure.
Yes, of course. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting differently or doing anything out of the ordinary lately?
No, I don't recall anything of the sort.
This is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him?
What?
What?
Are
Nanny?
you okay, Burr?
You okay,
I
Bert?
was trying to do the garage sound of that girl.
Oh, okay. You succeeded in it being terrifying. So
It sounded more like you were trying to get the last drop out of some kind of McDonald's cup.
Oh no.
Okay. He was a kind man and one of peace. He would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him. Oh, fuck.
Oh. It's been a while since we've seen these.
I
These
might
are
just be lying.
Cyclops. This means Miss Inme is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago. Amazingly, it hasn't chipped or cracked at all. And it has
Considering
really
your
amazing
lifestyle.
power.
getting hit by cars and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
And falling off bridges and nonsense like that.
It reacts when someone is hiding something. That allows me to see the Cyclops that are holding that person's mind shut. see, I only have to touch my Magatama X to try and unlock them. Unlocking them all usually allows me to coax the truth out of someone.
It's MacGuffin time.
I think we've
It's
got
time
enough.
to activate lawyer superpower.
Boom!
Habuski!
The high.
The High
priest.
Priest.
420 blazed.
Cyclops. They appeared when I asked her whether anyone held a grudge against her husband. That must mean Mrs. Inme thought of someone who might have such a grudge. Let's just stir the pot and see what happens. Mrs. Inme, do you have any idea who your husband's real killer might be?
That would be Maya, would it not?
No, of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband.
Lady Kira.
It was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. Everyone's talking about it. Oh shit!
I know not of what you speak.
Really? Because she even made the front page recently.
Wow. Ga. I am but a humble servant of Lady Kira. What reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I?
Actually, I have something that just might show why Lady Kira would kill Abbott and me. Also, now I'm thinking, you are intruding upon my domain!
Lady Kira's warning.
This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it.
Huh?
Hello?
You back? You okay?
Okay. You back?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. What's going on? What?
Everything
you
paused.
blacked out for a minute.
Yeah, everything froze.
You guys can still see everything, can you?
Yeah,
Now we can,
seems to
but
have got back
the
up.
pause
Yeah,
for
now
like
we
8
can.
minutes, and we couldn't hear you.
We didn't miss. We didn't
Seems
miss.
to be fine as well. I'm just gonna continue.
We didn't miss the line, did we?
No,
No.
No.
Carry on.
it was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time.
Why do I no longer have sound?
Oh yeah, sound's gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds gone.
Sound's gone.
Yikes.
Sound's
Yeah, sound on the Discord stream has died.
Really?
What about on the stream screen?
Is it still on the stream?
It's
Check-
still on the stream, yeah.
Seems to me.
I've had some issues with Discord today, so
Yep,
maybe it's
it's
just
back.
me. I've just restarted the stream, so not the stream,
Yeah.
but
It
Discord.
has sound, I know.
Yeah. This letter reached its intended recipient, your husband, the High Priest, didn't it?
How do you know Maya wasn't lying to you?
Because I've never seen that letter before.
Excuse me? First you come into
I
my
don't know,
house
my
and then you
response.
steal my line.
Sorry.
Because I've never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever did either. I can't.
No, I was hoping for Lemming to read that line. Like, and I don't think my husband would either. Wait, what?
Wait a minute. Sorry, but
You have a husband?
yeah, he's back in LA. He doesn't quite know it, but I have evidence that proves this warning was meant to be your husband.
I thought you were gonna say, but I
Yeah,
have
the
it.
envelope.
Yeah, evidence.
I have evidence
Yeah,
that he's
that
my
was
husband.
my I called him only this morning.
You see, I lured you all into a false sense of security.
What's that?
It's when you think you're safe, but then somebody proves otherwise. That's not important right now. It's an envelope addressed to the High Priest.
Oh no.
The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside it, wasn't it? That's number 2.
What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope?
There's gotta be some way to prove it. Wait a second. Don't the envelope and the warning letter have something in common? I think there just might be something that links the envelope to the warning letter.
There is?
Yes, and that proof is right here in the warning letter. This spot on the warning letter proves that it was delivered in that envelope. The hose.
The marks.
A horse.
Go for the hose. Boom.
The Holes, starring Shia LaBeouf.
3 holes in the
Actual,
envelope. I was thinking more
actual Cannibal
complicated.
Shia LaBeouf.
Are in the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. And if you fold the letter in thirds and place it in the envelope, the holes line up. As for what made the holes, I believe it was this.
Three-pronged arrow.
They were made by this warbird arrow. One of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. The warning was folded in thirds, placed in the envelope addressed to the High Priest. And delivered to your husband on the point of this arrow. Yes, my voice is powerful enough to make wind blow.
I mean, if you look at the anime.
I thought it was the other one that had the Court of Steel.
Nah, Phoenix is just a blowhard.
Hey.
I mean, he is full of a lot of hot air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, there's a balloon and that goes all over the place. Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
No. I admit the warning was sent to my husband. But he was not an insurgent.
Then why did you keep it a secret?
Because the authorities might have suspected him of being one if I hadn't.
Yes, that makes sense. If the rebel hunter was after him, I can see how people might at least suspect.
We are crying this kingdom, as such rising up against the monarchy. It's the same as blaspheming Kuranism itself.
Your husband was a devout priest of Kuranism. And you feared that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public.
Yes.
That makes sense. But is it the honest truth?
And nothing but the truth.
What if the High Priest really was a rebel?
Get out of my house.
The rebel hunter would have had a motive to kill him.
He's in blue brackets. So don't worry about it. You can't hear it. It's thoughts.
Still,
I will still reply to them because it's funny.
So do most of the cast, to be quite frank.
No, I wasn't saying don't reply. I was trying to make a joke at Believe being a mind reader or something.
Maybe I am. Maybe I am Xavier.
Also calling back to, that's what those are for.
That's what those are for. I was
Yeah.
this just doesn't feel the right time to ask her about it.
Warning.
Could you tell me a little more about the warning?
It arrived about 3 days ago before the purification rite. When we woke that morning, it was already there by the side of our bed.
It was by the side of your bed?
Yeah, along with a decapitated horse for some reason.
I was about to make that joke.
Yeah.
I beat
So
you to
would
it.
I.
Ah, so the opposite of the horse's head. Interesting.
Yeah. The rest of the horse.
The horse's head went to someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta use the full horse.
Yeah. It's more terrifying that way.
Waste not, want not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we had the whole house lock up tight. I fucked up that sentence, but it's fine. Yet someone still managed to slip in. It was so frightening, wasn't it, dear?
Well, you didn't contact the police. Because you didn't want them to suspect your husband of being a rebel.
That's right. If only I had told the police, maybe Taurus would still be alive today. Oh, lovely wife. I need to fret, my dear. My only regret is that I left you all alone.
Bob's head! That is quite enough!
Yes, you're probably right.
Yes, dear.
Mrs. Inme, I'm sorry to have bothered you in such a difficult time.
Don't be silly. I'm happy if I have helped. Your benevolence. May you swiftly shine light upon the truth.
Bob's head. You seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira. And by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion.
Yeah.
You have a lot
I'm
to
in-
study about logic, Rafa.
I'm in no position to disprove her at this point.
Is she using the logic button?
No, she doesn't have
No.
it.
No, she's pressing the
Fascinating.
press next to doubt button.
Yeah.
And she's just constantly just hammering it every time Phoenix speaks.
That is quite illogical.
If only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. The only person who might know more about Abbott in me would be Maya. They might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I'll stop by the detention center. But it's that hot right now, I'd rather go back to my hotel room.
You're not at a hotel, remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My mother said what? It seems that I must go.
Did something happen?
Yes. My mother has decreed that a rite shall be held for the High Priest's passing. And that she shall conduct the prayer of lament therein.
Her Eminence has so decreed, has she? Oh, but she should not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband.
No. It is only natural, considering his meritorious service.
What?
Meritorious. Believing like just like full of good things.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, Lady Belieb.
Thank you, your benevolence. My husband is most delighted too.
How wonderful for you, Miss Inme. A direct decree from the Queen. That must be quite an honor.
Bob's head. You are coming as well.
What the huh? But I don't have much time left to investigate.
As the one charged with monitoring you, you must remain within my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a moment. Now, come along.
Arguing at the point will probably just make things worse for me.
Probably.
I'd better let her have her way this time.
May 10th. Garan Palace, audience chamber.
This is pretty.
We need someone to voice Garan.
Yeah.
So this is the Queen of Puraine.
Although I can throw my hat in for now, but
I think that's too many.
Yeah, that's
You
too
got-
many
you
for
got
you,
Nora,
Laura.
and
Well,
you'll be talking to yourself a lot.
Karines.
I feel like
Right.
I feel like you'll be talking to yourself a lot, like even more
Yeah.
with Albie. But it's up to you.
Just-
If you really want it, I'm sure no one will contest it. But if
Yeah.
isn't,
No, because I'd be talking to myself at that point, wouldn't I?
yeah.
Hmm?
Oh yes.
I mean, I can.
No, it's fine.
Sure,
Laura, read the line.
Yeah, Rafa's line here.
What is wrong with you, Bob's head? Show some respect.
Huh? Oh, should I bow? Or prostrate myself?
Okay. Okay, maybe you want to take. Or should I take her? Who does she interact
I'm
with
trying
most?
to like balance.
Yeah, trying to think out who she
Like-
speaks to.
Because otherwise,
I know,
I'll take it.
Cause she will be here later.
Yeah.
I don't think she actually talks to Inga despite being married to him. So I think Burr could take her if he wanted.
I'll give her a shot for now, but we might hot potato her later.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's quite all
You'll be
right.
a pass along queen.
Stay as you are.
Mother,
Your Eminence, I would like to give thanks to you. You're on above me and my husband.
His exemplary service deserves to be honored. Oh, what terrible trying times must be for you, Lady Believe. May prayer comfort your soul and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more.
Your Eminence, your words are always sit on my heart, my husband and I.
That's what I call a commanding presence.
So, you are the lawyer of whom my daughter speaks.
Yes, Your Eminence. I'm so very honored to make your noble acquaintance. I'm humbled to bask in your resplendence. Ah. Did I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to a queen.
Oh, may the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. And now then, Lady Believe, let us go to the Chamber of Prayer. Rafa, you are to accompany us too.
yes, Mother.
What do I have to?
And I hope you be keeping up your studies.
Wow, the
But
queen is
Mom,
the queen is seriously something else.
Some markings on the queen's face look just like Ahsoka's.
I believe this is. I think this is Burr.
Yeah,
think
this
that's
is Burr
you.
time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The frail man.
Yay!
Don't see how they're doing, dude.
It's Justice Minister Inga.
Huh. Are you, Pearl?
Nice to see you again, Minister Inga.
Again? Have we met?
I'm Phoenix Wright. We met in the accused lobby the other day.
All right. Blue suit, jagged hair. Get a lawyer from my daughter down a peg or two.
Your daughter?
Yeah, Rafa.
He's Princess Rafa's father? So he's Queen Guran's husband.
Oh, he's such a teddy bear.
Also, that depends. Are they married or not?
You flare and stick your fat nose in this mess, too.
Hughes is a good friend of mine.
I got said last time. You had to watch yourself, see?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
You want to question me?
That'd be great.
You got balls for a lawyer. Guess I gotta play along with it. But I got things to do, see? No, it was a tough while west.
You know, it kind of bothers me that the queen is married to a minister.
Ma, say, you can do anything in this
Yeah.
country. Ma.
Well, I
Yeah.
think he would only be king by virtue of being king consort. So.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
he's a-
idea
it's-
that the technical quote-unquote king
Yeah.
is also the minister of justice is kind of a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh, you noticed too, did you?
I mean, I don't know, compared to the fact that they have abolished defense attorneys, I would say this is a minor problem.
Yeah, but still.
It is a distinctive conflict of interests.
Exactly, that's the term I was looking for. Thank you.
Sorry, I know you need. I want to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer in this case too.
Don't say it, little woman. You're the one last time, so the idiotic prosecutor filed false charge. Yeah, you thought that was a cigar, but I'm actually munching on the stem.
I think it's both. I think it's both.
So are you saying that the cigar butt stamp is an actually official seal of the kingdom?
I mean, he's the minister. He's married to the queen. It can become the stamp of.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with it.
Yeah. When you're a minister and a king, it can be whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
It's gotta be different this time, see? I got Cronin top prosecutor on this one, see?
I don't care who I go up against. I'm gonna prove my client innocent.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten a little thing called the defense culpability. Blow this one. They'll suffer the same fate as the accused.
How could I forget?
Your eyes are the same. Just try to stun to the DC till the DCA comes unharmed.
Wow, this DC Extended Universe is real crap.
Also, how could he forget? Everyone keeps reminding him like every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying really hard. Sorry.
No, they do. I'm really upset about them constantly reminding him how despicable they consider defense lawyers.
Yeah. It's also like they're trying so hard to set the stakes here and like have them be, a big problem, and it's like I
It's
don't
life or
believe
death.
you. I don't believe you. I don't think you're gonna kill Phoenix.
No.
I'm not a fool.
He's the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after all the
Yeah.
work you put into like bringing him back, even though he shouldn't fucking be the main character anymore.
Yeah,
no, you're not gonna kill him.
Yeah, the only thing they're achieving is to make everyone hate the whole Korean kingdom
Yep.
and be tired with it. Then they start begging and pleading for your lives. really hard to watch, I tell you.
Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Were you the one who wrote the Defense Culpability Act?
Nah, that was Bob Kane and Bill Finger back in 38. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you, Humper? By the way, there's Justice Minister I'm gonna enforce the thing. Unless you bring me photos of Spider-Man. Oh, sorry, wrong universe. As long as you bring me photos of Batman. As start as a way to encounter the dirty trace on the tray, like falsified evidence.
Oh, don't worry, I know about that.
Yeah, you might think we're backwater, but we've all heard of Phoenix Wright, the attorney who falsified evidence.
Once.
Also did not
Yes.
know it was falsified.
And didn't blame the little girl that gave it to me either.
Yeah.
And that while the prosecution is just fucking him over every turn they get.
Hello, CG. Welcome to the show.
Welcome!
Looking at you, Mantras from Karma.
Welcome!
Hello.
When it turned out to be quite handy, efficient even.
Handy? Efficient?
Yeah, people be dead.
Yeah, see? Made my job really easy. If any goes across me or got on administration, I'm gonna get us what they deserve. Especially those rebel scum.
The rebel scum.
You can get away with that here?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, you can get away with Star Wars references, of course we can. Sorry.
Better
was
watch
actually
your
going-
mouth, lawyer. I can do Star Wars references all day. I'm for the law and Crane, see?
I just have a Star Trek one. It's in the bench.
And being that I'm the Queen's husband, that makes me king.
Consort, but yeah.
No.
No, that makes you Prince Consort.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Queen is the boss around here.
Also, that makes you a problem case.
Go on, say what you're thinking so I can tell you with less majesty. Or whatever that is.
Ugh. I can't get myself arrested now.
Listen up, Mr. Defense Attorney. We got a loud crowd ready to popular to live in peace. And that all thanks to the DC Act, so I don't want to hear anyone live about it.
But I can't defend my client unless I can speak my mind.
Also, can I quickly say something? It does actually bother me that when you marry a queen, you don't become king. I know it's because they're technically higher, but they fucking shouldn't be.
It's weird royal shit.
I know, but a king and queen should be equal, and that is my 2 cents on that. That's the hill I
Feminism
die on.
hot take.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
It's a whole thing when it comes to the royal families and such.
It drives me up a wall.
But yeah.
Anyway, that was my little tangent.
I mean, royals existing is a bit weird, but you know, we're getting a completely different
I mean-
subject.
Monarchy's dumb anyway, so
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to outright say that. We might have monarchists in the chat.
Hello, Tower of
You
London,
were not
steal
at
our
these.
heads.
Go on, Lupa.
without a DC Act, Turk and his inserted scum buddies, there's a nothing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve. So I'd watch it if I were you, Wazowski. Because you gotta define that Jews like one down dragon deeps.
That he does. I'll give him that.
Danny. Why? You know what these are?
Not his name.
No, what?
Orders of execution.
Oh boy.
Never
Yeah.
fight. Never fight.
What?
Also, he makes it look impressive because it's just the same letter over and over again, so it's not even for different people. It's
Yep.
just for one person.
Yeah.
Fuck you in particular.
But they want him dead very much.
Yeah, like I said, fuck you in particular.
And tomorrow, I'll have even more work to do. Processing the world for your love, for your little friend. But I'm not wondering whether those aren't just blank execution orders, so that someone may write in whatever name they wish.
Yeah. That seems to be accurate.
Like, sorry, but photocopiers exist.
The boss is
Yeah,
busy.
but, like, those are,
The boss is busy. We
those
can't
are-
get him started. We got any of those pre-stamped ones?
Gosh.
Yeah. And if you really do defend her, I'll have to add one more to the file for you. But you're not stupid enough to waste your life on that criminal, are you?
Don't worry. I'll make sure to lighten your workload, Inga. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow.
I have returned, Barbed Head.
You know I have a name. Your benevolence. Are you done with the rite?
You see what I mean, Bluey?
Oh, goodness. You don't exist. No, that was just a terrible nightmare, says Phoenix, hearing the voice of Emir Punchenbag.
Yes. It was performed flawlessly. Lady Believed stayed behind to speak with Mother.
I hope this will help ease her sorrow, even if just a little.
So, you have been speaking with my father?
Yes, you could say that.
My father is a great man. He works tirelessly to keep the peace in our kingdom.
By removing as many people from it as possible.
Khura'in as it stands today owes everything to the efforts of my mother and my father.
There's much more people that way, yo.
You should feel deeply honored. Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken so readily with a lawyer.
Yes, of course. It seems Rafa doesn't know what her father is really like. Well, now that we're done here, let's go see if we can talk to Maya now.
If you hear me eating its crisps, I'm sorry.
May 10th, Detention Center.
Oh, it's you, Nick! Hi!
Hi! Maya! Are you okay? The questioning wasn't too harsh, was it?
No, I'm alright. How about you? Make any progress?
Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that could prove your innocence,
Okay, well, fuck.
but I have a small lead.
Really?
But for right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest.
Ask away. By the way, what's the princess doing with you still, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do? Like, I don't know, what are the kids doing? Fortnite? Like, Luke?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay. She's not a
I
gamer.
heard
She
that.
She wanted to play COD for prestige.
How rude. Of course I have many other things I could be doing.
Then why aren't you?
Because
Wait,
fuck
can
you,
we-
that's why.
Can we also investigate the guard and the bell and like the detention center itself?
We'll get there.
Okay, thank you.
It's just a thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel?
A rebel? Why would you even think that?
Because if he was, then the rebel hunter Lady Kira would have had a motive to kill him.
What?
Uh-oh, Princess Rafa overheard me.
What idiocy is this? Abbott's in me. A rebel. It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered the prayer of lament to his soul. That is the sort of person he was.
All right, I was just raising the possibility.
I will not listen to such bullshit.
Nobody's asking you to.
Ew.
You may leave.
Should
Calm
taught
down.
the princess to curse.
Oh, well,
And not just heavens to Betsy.
nothing we can do about that. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious?
Come to think of it, he seemed unusually restless during the rite. Kept glancing up at the sky, though I have no idea why.
He was restless and kept looking up at the sky. That doesn't really tell us much, does it? Anything else come to mind?
Sorry, that's about it.
I guess this is all I'm going to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, but there's one thing I should follow up on.
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick. Nick.
As Briz CG says, good old Betsy. She has many heavens.
Yeah, that was a callback to.
Yeah. What? Why?
I'll explain later.
And now it's later.
Now is later.
That
So
was
explain.
that was a problem for the future me, and now I'm future me.
Yeah.
Goddamn, past me is a moron.
Yes. I agree with mine.
You can say that again.
With Princess Rafa gone, this might be my only chance.
Past me does not like dishes, but the problem is future me doesn't either.
With Rafa having fucked off to somewhere.
She probably went to her room and like fell on the bed angrily. You know how you do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
bunched at the sheets.
Yeah.
Screamed
And
into
that-
the pillow.
And that's where I said bullshit from. The new like Western movie that the terrestrial Koreanese TVs is getting is something by Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Predator or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Right. That Barb said I hate him. I hate him.
About what you said earlier. Why can't you tell anybody you're able to channel spirits?
Oh, that. You know how all the queens are also spirit mediums here?
I heard. It's kind of a shock at first, though.
In Koreanism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
I see. So spirit channeling is a symbol of power and authority. What in that sense? I can see why it would look bad if nobody from another country were able to do it too.
Spirit channeling in the Karain tradition, was developed from a Karainist style that was brought to the US via Japan. But it seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that of the average Karainis. It may be a quirk due to how our styles diverge, but I don't really know.
Oh, you're the long lost queen, man.
Oh no! What a twist!
So
So, like-
spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the queens of Kurain.
Yes,
So like
Drifty.
Rapunzel.
Nah.
Nah.
God.
And it's a power that somehow made its way down the line to my hair. And I guess that makes Queen Kuran and Princess Rayfa distant relatives of Maya's.
Maybe.
Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of actual rule about it.
If I kill everybody else on the way to the throne, Maya will be queen.
That's quite a lot.
Nick,
Yeah.
no.
It's like that thing, like designated survivor or whatever. Like I'm like the Secretary of Agriculture in this metaphor. That's not good.
It's just more people to get rid of. It's fine.
Also, Nick, no, I need you to get me out of jail first.
Get me out of jail before you get put in jail. Jesus Christ, Nick.
There'll be no need for getting you out of jail if you can just pardon yourself.
Nick!
Nick, no.
Nick, why am I the sane person in this situation?
I'm desperate, okay?
It's not my job. It's your job.
Right, what am I hearing about several murders that have been committed in the kingdom of Kurain? Apparently with by some who's a spiky-haired lawyer.
What am I hearing about
God.
you overthrowing a queen?
Edward would be so disappointed.
You take a holiday for the first time in years, and suddenly you're the head of an uprising.
Yeah, it's,
Sounds about right.
I looked at the career prospects. Being a defense lawyer that gets belittled every day is much, much worse off than potentially being king consort, okay?
Oh, so now you understand how Apollo feels.
But do you think this is why they despise the defense attorney? Because it happened in the past. Some defense attorney murdered the entire royal family to make way for another branch to ascend to the throne.
I mean, the rebel. We don't know that much about the rebel leader, but what if he's a lawyer?
Mm.
I had actually a feeling about that.
I will not let. I don't know. Maybe.
And at this
Maybe.
point,
What if?
it's at this point that I invoke the usage of this this point's chat, which you can also do.
And also, Kay, you do know, you just don't want to tell us.
Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's just, I'd rather have it not become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to train hide the fact they can channel spirits.
I see. I had no idea it was that complicated.
Either way, training here is a must to fulfill the qualification needed to become the master.
And what is this qualification to becoming the master?
Be able to channel spirits of one's own volition and without fail every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always a little hit or miss?
A little.
I only ever succeeded about 30% of the time, and that was all Mia.
Yeah, and it was more like spirits possessing her as opposed
One
to her
spirit.
channeling them.
One spirit.
So you can do it every single time now, whenever you want.
Well, one spirit plus one more leader. Yep. At least, I think.
You think?
Well, I haven't actually tried channeling anyone since I completed my training here. But once I get back home, I plan on taking the final spirit medium test. I'll have to try channeling one spirit after another in a marathon channeling session.
Only those
Only
who
those
pass
who
the
can
test are worthy of becoming the master, huh?
Yep.
In a spirithon.
Gosh.
All right, everyone, stretch.
Oh, yep. Stretch. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but I know I can do it. I'm gonna ace that test and become the next master.
The Ace Master, if you will.
Yeah.
Like no one ever was.
Catch them is my real test. Just channel them is my cause.
It must be annoying for them though. It's just like you're resting in the
Yeah.
afterlife, and all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Oh,
It's a
I'm
Just
going back
yanked
now.
from the
Bye.
afterlife.
It's a very good point in Briz CG makes, though. Though I will repeat, the kind of position of Ace Attorney spirits and the afterlife is extremely weird because, on one hand, there is an afterlife that I think cannot be talked about. But on the other hand, they are also picked up from when last they were channeled or last were alive. So it's
Yeah, it's like the stance Ace Attorney stance on the afterlife is don't worry about it.
yeah, don't worry about it.
Also, I'm talking about marathon. It has a man saying, "Good evening. My name is correspondent. Welcome to the World Championships of Spirit Channeling. Here from the Grand Central of Japanifornia."
Gosh, correspondent. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the and the spirits that are meant to be channeled that day are summoned like jury summons. It's like, it's your turn now. You gotta go pay your bills.
Gosh. Also, but yeah,
Attention channelists.
Briz makes a point. According to Dahlia, it's just like being asleep. Time doesn't pass. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's what I was referring to.
Good.
Maybe it's
Good
'cause
callback.
Yeah, maybe it's because Mia has spiritual power, because Mia seems to have a little more, time passing, kind of, she knows more about what's going on. But with, personally, I think there's, I have a lot of complicated thoughts on this, and probably another time will be best to talk about them. But yeah.
Let's move on.
Get on with it. I read the thing. Before the next talk option, I want to look at the thing so that we don't have Maya get pulled away.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the thing is, when you exhaust all the
Yeah.
options,
Yeah.
the person's pulled away. Anyways, after all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down.
Right.
We're like an Animal Crossing. Get it?
Maya's the next big hope of the Kuranian village. There's gotta be a lot of pressure. So, speaking of similarities, I've noticed there's another similarity between our countries, which is spirit channeling. I saw a show on TV earlier that reminded me of the Steel Samurai.
Oh, you must mean the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh.
Nothing
That-
particularly interesting here.
Damn DS stylus. Slipped out of my hand.
Why does that guard keep eyeballing me? I can't let him get to me. Can't let him get to me. Ah, he's doing it again!
Phoenix.
He's getting to me.
What? He's got a gun!
Gosh. A
He's
guard
got a
will
gun.
come running if you ring that bell there.
Really? Let's put that to the test, shall we?
No!
Thank you, Maya.
Oh, but they got really mad last time when I rang it for no reason. God damn it, Maya.
You should have told me that before I rang it.
No.
Now,
I will have to say I do love their commitment to the butterfly motif.
Mm.
yeah. So you've already seen the Plumed Punisher? You really don't miss a beat.
Actually, it was her benevolence who told me all about it.
For a second, I thought it was hair benevolence, like hair forehead.
Actually, it was her forehead who told me all about it.
Hey,
I mean, he might have.
You might have.
There is not a single person in Kurain who does not know of it.
Oh, your benevolence. You're back.
As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring your movements. So I have changed my mind. For in order to fulfill my duty, I must not avert my ears, not even from your blasphemous theories.
Her sense of duty is commendable. I wouldn't mind if she backed off a bit.
Great timing, your benevolence. There's actually something I wanted to show off to the both of you.
Show off? My shoe seemed excited all of a sudden.
Yep. Ta-da!
What's that?
It's an ultra-rare plumed Punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world.
Then why the fuck do you have it?
Let me finish. It was specifically made to promote the TV show.
You're the owner of the strap?
Don't tell me. You're a plumed Punisher fan too, your benevolence?
Yes, and this is blasphemy.
No, of course not. Only little children watch that show.
Sound
So
like
like
Edward.
you, I see your eyebrow twitches.
I have no interest in such things.
Right.
Oh.
I am not Cinderella, I am not.
Okay, and your favorite pony is Rarity. Sorry, no, it would be Luna. I'm wrong. I apologize for the mischaracterization. It would be Luna. It would be Luna.
Probably, yeah.
No, I am telling the truth.
Sure, let's just leave it at that.
If that helps you sleep at night.
So how did you get your hands on that, Maya?
Bribery.
It's simple, I killed the previous owner.
Oh, goodness.
Was that the high priest then?
That's simple. I found a kindred spirit and a plumed Punisher fan here in Kurayan. It resulted in an exchange of cultures transcending national borders.
It was the high priest.
Yes.
And by cultural exchange, you mean you swapped TV show promo merchandise?
You bet! I traded my Steel Samurai watch for this strap. It's a super rare watch that plays the Steel Samurai theme song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Kurayanese friend was so happy I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return.
I guess
This
they're all
watch is a
like that
useful
wherever you
item though.
go.
Come in useful later.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Even here in Kurain.
Watch this. When you press the Magatama on her belt, it plays the show's theme song.
That sounds just like the Steel Samurai theme song.
What are you talking about? Can you hear the folk instruments in the intro and the exotic tones throughout? Plus, the Steel Samurai has Japanese taiko drums that go bum ba da da dun 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 in the intro.
plumed Punisher strap
That intro.
added to the court record for some reason.
Also,
I like how the court record turned into Edgeworth for a second there. Being annoyed with what's going on.
Edgeworth the Pokedex.
Yeah, no,
Phoenix would have an Edge if he could. Would have Edgeworth to keep him company.
no, what it
this
is the reason Edgeworth isn't sleeping is because he's literally like 2 feet behind Phoenix at all times. And whenever Phoenix gets something that he needs to add to the record, he just tosses it over his shoulder.
Your court record is abysmal, right?
Constantly carrying all the shit around.
Well, you're the one in charge of it.
It's an embarrassment to the entire court system.
Well, that's why I hired you.
Edgeworth desperately tried to sort it out, it's just not working.
Gosh. The funny thing is he does show up later.
Oh god.
Of course he does. He always does.
So
Right.
those implications are hilarious. Anyways.
Guess my ears just aren't as good as yours.
I mean, you're old, so. Anyway, I have this amazing idea for a new show. The Plume Punisher versus the Steel Samurai. Like what, Batman v Superman. That sounds like a court case, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm totally gonna go pitch it to some TV stations when I get back home. It's gonna be a huge hit. Just you wait. Right, Your Benevolence?
I have no interest in such things.
Well, you don't have a hot take? Tang.
Well, if nothing else, talking about the Plume Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer my ear up a bit. It's getting late. Try to get some sleep, okay, Maya? And leave tomorrow to me.
Okay. Thanks, Nick.
I think I've covered just about everything. Time to head back to the temple and go over everything I've learned so far.
So she says a strap for the Plume Punisher. I think it's a phone strap, but they probably let her have it because they took her phone but gave her back the strap because it's
Yes,
this is
it's a-
important
it's a
to you. We
phone charm.
understand. Yeah.
Because
she-
charm that can
she
play
had-
a tune.
Yeah, she also had her phone is identified in the first case she appears in by a pink strap. And then I believe later she actually gets the pink princess strap, the pink princess being based off of her. So, fun facts. Trivia with K, quarter over.
Fun fact!
May 10. Temple.
It's getting late. Won't be long till sundown.
It's your boy.
Oh, it's your boy.
Welcome back to the Eldora Pedal Power Hour.
Mr. Right, your benevolence.
The best boy.
The best boy.
Are you done with your investigation for today?
Pretty much. I thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. Care to join me?
It's Luke 2.0.
Yes. Please allow me to help.
But he's younger and has dog.
Yeet.
Okay. First, we know that the High Priest received a warning 3 days ago. It was from someone claiming to be Lady Kira, and it told him not to perform the rite.
That's right. It was that rebel hunter. But what of it?
That's what I'm not sure of yet. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the rite?
If you could solve that mystery.
Right. I can figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. It might be the break I need, but I just don't know enough right now to act on that lead.
How unfortunate for you, Bobtail. Your only hope is pure speculation. That shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kira's involvement in this crime after all.
Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest.
I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act. Your benevolence! While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is, perhaps, a product of my careful monitoring of your every move.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't planning to do anything like that in the first place, Your Benevolence. But I am going to prove my innocence. Within the confines of the law.
How can you be so sure you will?
Because I'm the
Because
main character.
I'm not a bitch.
That's it.
Because of
But
my
also, I'm the
undying
main
faith-
character, so.
Yes. Because of my undying faith in my clients, that is a lawyer's greatest weapon. It also helps to be the main character.
Ellipses. What nonsense. You have chosen to dig your own grave.
Oh, it'll buy me an extra 5 minutes.
When next we meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. As Royal Priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time, I will prove that the insights I glean thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial and your last rites. Tomorrow shall end with you under the headsman's axe.
But I like my head.
Tomorrow.
And my axe.
No.
No, we don't need any axes here because it's my head on the line.
I
I'll be defending mine in that so-called Hall of Justice again.
like the Hall of Injustice, but whatever.
That whole seance thing makes trials here completely different from those back home. Plus, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I've got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare.
Like Apollo.
Like
Rude.
Apollo, yeah.
I have to think of something. After all, I'm the only lawyer in all of Kurain. I have to do this. I will do this. I'll prove Maya's innocent if it's the last thing I do. Which it will be if I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And finally getting to that little segment, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, just going to refill our drinks. It is very hot in the very countries where we are, so I think it's good for us to take that little break. We'll be right back for we'll get to the last hour of the Rite of Turnabout. We'll be right back, everyone. See you very shortly.
We'll have lines.
Yeah, your character got beamed over. He's here now.
Yeah, so if you're here, don't go anywhere. If you go grab a drink at the top, what you need to do. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes as we just basically do those things ourselves. We'll be
Hydrate everyone.
hydrate. See you very shortly, everyone.
Don't melt, Briz.
Two of tonight's Saturday Night Silly Voices episode. Hope you all got to refill the drinks and you're feeling a bit more cooler. You've stretched, you've gone to the toilet, do what you need to do, as we effectively are getting back to it. Yes, we're getting on with it, but we've also got. We are, however, very briefly going to meme, because you know
Memes!
we occasionally bring up like things in the chat here, so well. The audience does. So this is a little meme. So now it's too small for you guys to read it, but we're going to go through it and we're going to do this meme together. We're going to read it out loud. So let's start from the top in character.
Which
Yeah.
one of you was going to tell me that tea tastes different if you put it in hot water?
You are putting it in cold water?
Radish, answer the question. Detective Gumshoe, answer the question, Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah? That's all for like 3 years that people were just putting in hot water to speed up the teification process. Didn't realize there was an actual reason.
The tag is also.
Hashtag, you think I have patience to boil water, WTF?
You don't have the patience to microwave water for 3 minutes? Why are you putting it in the microwave to boil it? Do you think I have the patience to boil water on the stove, Trucy? It takes less than a minute! Bestie, is your stovetop powered by the fucking sun?
Yes.
How long does it take you to boil a cup of water on the stove? Like 7 minutes. Just stick the mug on top of the stove on medium heat and it boils in like 2 minutes. Less than that is use a saucepan. Also, ask Apollo to do it. Craig, you're putting the whole mug on the stove on medium heat? Your stove is enchanted.
Every single person in this post is a fucking lunatic.
Do none of you own a fucking kettle?
Perfect.
Killer line.
Thank you to Divot for supplying that one.
Yes.
Thank you, Divot.
Literally,
Thank you.
I've heard that meme on TikTok, and I was like,
Yes.
that would be perfect for Edgeworth at the end, and I just worked backwards.
Yes.
Gosh.
I mean, anytime you guys get me to drop the F-bomb as Edgeworth is always entertaining.
Yeah.
Do none of you own a fucking kettle?
Don't you own a fucking kettle?
I also appreciate that you put Trucy and Maya back to back.
I figured like Trucy and Maya would be the ones to call each other bestie, so it
Oh,
kind of made
true.
sense to me.
Fine.
They'll also I
It
think
could
that'd be-
it Trucy and Athena.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we wanted more.
but I don't think
spread
Athena
and
would be
not-
stupid enough to not.
Are you kidding?
I know.
This
Athena's
this
quite
woman
smart.
threw a cop. I don't think she is very smart. High int, low whiz, like all of Ace Attorney.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will die
Anyway.
on that hill.
Anyway, back
Sorry.
to it. That's fine.
Hmm.
Like Athena would try to like blend tomatoes to try to do like make a cooking thing. She commits food crimes
She
on
was-
the regular.
Yeah, that lady Sykes is back at the barbecue again.
She tried to make her own ketchup by putting tomatoes in the coffee grinder.
Yeah.
May 11, 9:40 a.m. High Court, Corinne. Accused lobby.
I love how it's just Edgeworth.
I wasn't able to find any conclusive evidence yesterday. But if I can figure out Lady Kira's motive for threatening the High Priest, then maybe...
Crunch.
Oh no.
Oh no, we forgot to preemptively decrunchify.
Decrunchifying process now.
Nick, today
Don't look so down, Maya. I'm going to defend you with everything I've got.
This is got to be her benevolence.
It is
Okay.
indeed.
Seconded.
All right then.
Probably.
Thirded by the person who voices it.
You would do well to cease his insanity while you still can.
Brilliant voice.
As I said yesterday, I'm going to defend my clients in court.
Well, know this. You shall not witness a miracle of the sort that occurred last time. The moment she is found guilty, you too will be found guilty of abetting the accused.
I never claimed to be a miracle maker, but I am good at discovering the truth. And unlike miracles, the truth is always waiting to be found.
The truth, you say?
I do say.
Then it seems you have chosen your fate. This shall be your very last trial.
Nick,
I'm going to prove you innocent, Maya. You'll see. After all, you have to introduce the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm, to the folks back home, right?
right. I may be a defendant this time.
Again.
Yeah, again, yes. But I'll be by your side like always, Nick.
Mhm.
I might stand in the co-counsel spot. Don't worry about it. Don't call me out on it. They will take me back.
The
As
bailiff
long
will
as we
tackle
pretend
you.
it's normal, it's fine.
No.
Thanks, Maya. This place is tough on lawyers. I'll need all the help I can get. Plus, it's always good to have you on the team.
Well,
Well,
it's time.
time.
Let's go.
Yep, let's
That's
go.
you. Fuck.
That doesn't matter.
It is time.
It is time.
It is time
it,
for me
but-
to steal your line. Oops.
Both together.
Yeah, let's say they said it both together.
May 11th.
Yeah, I could quote Blade Runner and be like, time to die.
High Court of Kurain. Day 1. Court is now in session. All rise. Let the trial of my pay begin.
The defense is ready, Your Majesty.
Magistrate.
That's Majesty, you fine.
Huh?
I guess I don't have lines.
All right. I'll just see that Professor Samadi is absorbed in silent prayer.
Great. Transberry Star that just is already mad at me.
He's just shaking off his jet lag.
He's very devout for a prosecutor.
Hmm. Why is the queue standing over there?
Don't
Don't
worry
worry
about
about
it.
Wow! Wow! That was in perfect sync.
Well,
Perfect ad lib. No more further questions.
Your
Case
Majesty.
closed.
In addition to being the accused, she is also my assistant.
The accused is your assistant, you say.
what shingles you say?
Very well then.
Sean Connery, Judge.
Sure.
Forsooth!
Oh my god, I'm not going that. A criminal does not indeed make it fickle passion for to a lawyer with a defiled soul.
Yes! Thank you.
Ah, I
Thank
see.
you.
The kingdom of Kurain is just Scotland.
My parents come over here when I was a wee boy.
Her senpai, and she's your kohai.
Was one of your descendants a man who would often steal, like, make any chance to make money?
I gotta shave for certain.
Insert joke that I don't remember from the man who.
You know what?
I don't remember the man who became the one with Sean Connery in it that I don't remember where they go to.
There's plenty of Bond films with Sean Connery in it.
It's not a Bond film. It's the one where they go to like the Middle East and Sean Connery's in it. I'll
Ooh.
find it. Don't worry about it.
Highlander?
No.
No, that's it. That's it. I'm keeping this voice going as long as I can. That's it. It's over. It's going to be a Sean Connery voice.
I'm gonna find the movie I mean. It's one of my dad's favorite movies. Anyways.
Anyway, read the line, Maya. Mhm.
Sean Connery,
Say the
Kingdom of
line,
Heaven.
Maya. I don't know. That wasn't very nice.
Yeah, well, bad mouthing noise seems to be the customer source here in Kurain.
I must say, I'm surprised to see you're still here in Korean, Mr. Wright. And even more so, to find you in the halls of justice once more. I could have fathomed why you'd be willing to risk your life for another trial.
The answer is simple, Your Majesty. I am a lawyer, and this is what lawyers do.
Fucking loving this. This is going to be challenging for me.
We had
Your
Michael
Majesty,
Caine. Now we have Sean
would you-
Connery.
Your Majesty, would you
Yeah.
kindly call me a sight for sore eyes?
You're right for sure, Mr. Wright.
Also, they
I-
don't
I-
know
I-
how to the bench.
Yeah, I also found the movie. It's the man who. It is indeed the man who would be king. It's the one with Sean Connery and Michael
Ah.
Caine.
Ah.
Yeah.
Just in case, chat, you're wondering,
Plumber.
Just in case, though, if you're wondering what the fuck you got involved with, this is Silly Voices. That's in the title. You should have been prepared for this.
Yes.
This is Silly Voices. You clicked on it by your own choice.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Not many people know
My
that.
name is the Phoenix Wright.
Although,
But that's
I mean,
I'd rather-
not many people do fucking know that his name is Phoenix Wright. They call him all sorts of shit.
although to be frank,
that's a really great motto for. This is Silly Voices. You came here by your choices.
Yeah, add that to the reviews. We clicked on it of our own volition. 3 stars.
I'd rather be anywhere but here right now.
Oh, God.
Also, you're not Frank. Phoenix.
Right.
Such foolishness.
Ah, Prosecutor Shadmadi, are you ready to begin now?
Holy
He reacted to the
fools!
stream.
Yes, Your Majesty. The prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay.
Telling us to get on with it.
Get on with it. But first, I promise you both this. I will cast your wicked souls into the fires of hell.
Okay.
Thus shall the soul of the victim attain salvation.
Splendid. I would expect nothing less of your Prosecutor Shadmadi.
This is it. You're an asshole.
Please say the victim sir, prosecute said money.
Punish the wicked liar and just with the nice ways.
I think I'll pass on that whole fire and brimstone thing.
I'm already in hell. It's hot as fuck.
But I'm not surprised by your words or stance, considering what Apollo told me about you.
He's an asshole.
So it was you who instilled that putrid loyally guile within him.
Maybe.
Putrid? What?
He, too, must soon face the fires, lest his souls be lost to redemption.
Yeah, we'll dethrone Satan. Will you just get over it?
But I shall send you on ahead, so that he will not be lonely when he arrives.
Sorry, but I'm afraid it won't be that easy. People say I never know when to give up.
That's true.
Nervous, Maya?
A little. It's been a while.
What a whirl.
Feels like it's been ages since we stood side by side in the court.
It's been a full decade. Too bad I'm the defendant again.
Don't worry. We haven't lost a case together yet.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for, Matt Ongard or that one. You're right. Let's give this everything we've got, Nick.
Also,
That
if you
other one
take,
being the Grammary trial.
if you take Phoenix disaster in Britain as canon, how long has it been since they stood together like this?
Still 10 years, because that would have happened in the middle of in somewhere in game 2 and 3.
Yeah, well, yeah, because the crossover happens. The best thing I've heard is during 3.
During
That's
3,
why he's
yeah.
gone, so he can be impersonated by Furio Tigre.
Now then, Prosecutor Shadmadi, would you please explain the case at hand?
Of course, Your Majesty. Let us begin the last rites of the victim.
You guys have no idea how much I'm going to run with this. No longer. The judge. That's it. I was going to suggest a Bird. Maybe we switch to him playing the Magistrate and to keep the consistency of the judge. Nah, none of that shit now. I'm playing the Magistrate judge in Karain as Sean Connery.
Ryanese judge,
Yes.
Sean Connery.
No,
I'm
I'm sorry.
Judge Connery.
Sorry. It must be Sean Corain.
Oh,
Sean Connery. Connery.
Beautiful.
Kariani.
Have you
There
read the
we go.
line,
I've added
Divets?
it to the thing.
Have you
I
read?
have read the line.
Okay, good. Oh, scroll.
I can read it again in Scottish if you want.
No.
I want to hear that actually.
Maya Fey has been charged with the crime of murder.
Moida.
The victim of a heinous crime was High Priest Tarustini. He was conducting the purification rite when he was brutally slain.
And the cause of death.
Let us review the victim's autopsy report and the crime scene photo, shall we? The cause of death was blood loss from a stab wound delivered to the abdomen. The murder weapon was likely the warbard dagger, which was used in the right. However, the weapon has yet to be found, though the scene was thoroughly searched.
A sacred relic used as a tool of murder. The Holy Mother's wrath should be most severe.
The murder itself took place at the height of the purification rite. The accused had donned Lady Kira's sacred robes, and the victim was there to offer prayers as High Priest of Kuranism. During the rite, the victim and accused were the only two at the inner sanctum. Therefore, the only person who could have slain the victim is Maya Fey.
I must say, that does cast a great deal of suspicion upon the accused.
Indeed. Now then, allow me to submit this diagram of the crime scene as evidence in this case.
In a sanctum diagram added to the court record.
In Kuranism, slaying a priest is a sin most grave and dreadful. As such, Maya Fey's soul shall be plunged into the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
There she shall be tickled without end for 500 million years.
Can I just die instead? Is that an option?
It's a terrible fate indeed. Would the defense care to respond?
I'd accept Oblivion instead.
Hmm.
And here I thought the lowest level of hell was the hell of back pain.
I don't remember killing anyone, and I don't have that dagger or anything like it.
As my client stated, she has no memory of the event as described by the prosecution. But more importantly, she has no motive to kill the High Priest in the first place.
Objection.
I thought you might say that. Nevertheless, get out of here, butterfly.
Fuck
The
off,
meaningless
butterfly.
prattle of lawyers is utterly ineffectual here in the Hall of Justice. For all will be made clear by her benevolence's Orefa Padma Kurain's insights.
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Shadowman. Did you just channel someone there? It just seemed very unlike you.
I have a minor ability to channel one lost poor soul.
God.
So as it is, and so it shall be. The divination seance reveals all the truth to see.
So minor, it only works on a singular word.
Here we go again.
Yep.
Bailiff, please show in the royal priestess.
Anywhere where justice is present, his voice shall be heard echoing in the halls.
He does have the lungs of the cords of steel.
Oh,
Another 6 again today?
Oh, tell him about this blessed day.
As popular as ever, I see.
Rest assured, good people of Kurain, I will defeat this murderer and her abettor.
Oh, jingle jangle.
They shall not escape on their Freedom Express today. I'm bringing that back.
I was going to say, behold my Millennium Rod.
What a joy it is to... what a joy it is to have the royal priestess back in the Hall of Justice. May the Holy Mother grant us her divine favour. O Daira Kurain.
Hara, Kurai.
Yes.
Unity, Hara, Kurai.
She sure looks pleased with herself. Especially for someone who didn't know what a Freedom Express was until yesterday.
Is there something stuck to my face, Barbed Head?
No, nothing, Your Benevolence.
Now then, your benevolence. The divination seance, if you please.
Very well.
Before we continue this, if she's gonna speak again, may I suggest that we just like if you like temporarily put down the game sound so we don't have to hear Naina's Rafa's voice going like twice over.
Oh, that's a very good point. I completely thank you for reminding me about that.
Yeah.
You are absolutely correct. It's sound effects,
Just-
isn't it?
I guess it would be sound effects, yeah. That should be fine.
And if it doesn't work, we can try something else.
If it doesn't work, then you just mute the entire game itself.
Oh, Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear and our ears be unstopped. Oh, dance of devotion, guide the victims' souls to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Now, everyone, I want to draw your attention to the lovely skip sign. It's over there on the right-hand side of this.
Hey, you should skip this.
Um,
Maybe not now, but maybe after we've seen this like 5 more times.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
It
That
happens
is nice,
so
though, that they
goddamn
add
many
that.
times.
We'll see this
Hey, at
once.
least you have the option to skip.
We'll
Yeah.
watch this
Yes.
once, and that's it. Once per case.
To be fair, like episode is this 7 or 8 right now that we're on? And the last time we saw it was all the way back in episode 1.
It was a
Yeah.
while ago, but like later on you can see it like 3 times in the same case, and it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I don't
Like,
need to watch this
every time
again.
Like every time she has to revise it a certain amount, she does it again or some shit. I don't remember.
Like one.
I mean,
once
it's also
per-
probably
I would say once per case would be enough.
Yes,
then.
once per
it's probably also different for like me and Kay because we probably played the game in like a month or so,
yeah.
whereas
I
we're
played
playing this game over like 6 months probably.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different for you guys than it is for us.
But again, at least you have the option to skip, unlike a certain
Yes.
opening to a certain Bethesda game.
Yeah. Or like every JRPG in the history of ever.
There'll be a mod for that now drifting.
True.
Yeah.
But I already solved it by save files, so it's fine.
Okay.
And plunge.
Zoom and enhance.
Dive.
Zoom and enhance.
Bubbly bubbly bubbles. There's no bubble sound effects, so I'm doing them.
The bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles.
My bubbles.
It's a Maya.
More.
It's still a Maya. Yes. Completely blurring the view. I'm sure that doesn't matter at all.
No, of course not.
Yes, yes, I've been read some words.
Wind.
Oh look, it's Maya.
Oh fuck.
Incense, footsteps, pain.
Death.
No, that was the other prosecutor.
Well, did he get stabbed in the back?
Who paid?
Wasn't that the thing they said he got stabbed in the back?
No, he
Was
was
it just in the abdomen?
He was stabbed in the abdomen.
Oh, okay. Ignore me.
The victorious Matama has spoken. The divination shield, she is complete.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about Sean Connery.
Yeah, I was so caught up in the euphoria of the echoey voice, I forgot about Sean Connery. I lived in a world where Sean Connery didn't exist. You know the meme I'm talking about, right? You know the meme I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make an edit of it right now. Okay, continue.
Great. Another clearly incriminating seance vision.
A challenge.
It could not be any clearer, oh foul defense. The accused donned the sacred robes of Lady Kira and then attacked the victim.
Oh, how very terrible it must have been. The figure of Lady Kira lit against the dim northern light. The scent of increasing incense growing even more potent as she draws near reminds me of many encounters I've had on many a mission, and one can almost sense the horror Abbott in me must have felt.
The facts as presented by her benevolence are indisputable.
But that wasn't me. Do something, Nick.
I'm working on it. That couldn't have been any clearer. Looks like I'm up for another. I'm in for another uphill battle.
The
Phoenix,
accused
do
committed.
something.
The accused committed this vile act during our ancient tradition, the purification rites.
Come to think of it, the right guide explains the multi-part purification rite in detail. The transformation rite. The high priest reads scripture, while a priestess dons the robes of Lady Kira. The rite of water. Lady Kira enters the spring, and the high priest purifies her, along with her dagger. The rite of fire. The priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul.
Indeed. It would seem that the murder occurred during the transformation rites. The rite dictates that the high priest stand in front of the spring. Therefore, the accused must have attacked him from the direction of the broken lantern. Well, Barbed Head? Would you care to object?
Of course, because I know my client is innocent.
So you say. You truly do not know when you are beaten, do you?
I managed to pull it off last time with Alvi. I'll just have to do it again.
You tend to find fault with her benevolent insights yet again. Your team lawyers are Pulkuran creatures indeed.
Look at that, Pulkudan! Pulkudan! Pulkudan!
What exactly is a Pulkunen?
Someone who's a real piece of work, so to speak.
In my country, they call it a bastard, Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
A piece of shit, if you will.
Yeah, piece of
Bastards.
I did the meme.
Bastards.
They can call me anything they want. The only thing I care about is uncovering the truth.
So, Barbed Head, are you foolish enough to risk your life for your so-called truth? Because my insights are the truth. To deny them is to willingly dig your own grave.
Insight. Rafer's insight.
The victim commenced the purification rites by bowing to the lanterns and reading a sutra. As the first part, the transformation rite ended, he lowered the sutra. Suddenly, he heard the accused approaching footsteps and smelled her incest-laden robes. It was then that the victim felt intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed. As his life's blood spilled over, his vision dimmed, till finally, he passed from our world. That is everything the victim experienced in his final moments.
Inner Sanctum diagram updated in the court record.
Dressed in the sacred robes of Lady Kira, the accused rushed to the victim head-on. The brutal stab she penetrated could not have been any clearer. Perpetrated, I apologize.
Yes, it is plain for all to see.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, no, it wasn't me. I had to finish the thing. Sorry.
It's all right. It's okay.
It's done. It's done. I did the meme. It's in the bench.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. A sudden drowsiness came over me during the transformation rite.
Ignore everything else that is happening in the bench. I'm not going crazy.
I didn't even get a chance to put on Lady Kira's robes.
You waste our time with such meaningless statements, accused. You cannot explain away the truths revealed by the royal priestess's divine insight.
Ooh. How did you end up finding contradictions last time?
On sheer luck alone.
The deceased's final memories include all 5 senses.
Oh, you mean those words that appeared in the Pool of Souls? It looked to me like the bigger the word, the stronger the sensation was to the victim.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, too. The sensations themselves are never wrong, only their interpretations. That's why I tried to point out mistakes in Rafa's insights the last time.
So there could be contradictions between what Abbott and me felt and her insights, huh?
You got it. And I'm gonna find them this time, too. Should I check how to point out contradictions in Rafa's insights?
Nah, we're good.
Nah, I remember how it works. Still, sensations this time seem to fluctuate more than the ones from Albie's trial. In which case, I'd better keep an eye on the changes in their intensity too. Okay, time to point out the sensations that contradict the insights.
Okay, the victim commenced the purification rite by bowing to the lanterns and reading a sutra, which, yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
As the first part of the transmission rite ended, he lowered the sutra. But, that'd be right here, wouldn't it? He lowered the sutra.
Period sutra. Then suddenly
Wind.
there's wind.
Dagger. Incense. Footsteps. Incense, incense, incense. Pain.
Pain!
He heard the accused approaching footsteps and spelled her incense-laden robes.
The footsteps
He
didn't
didn't hear
get
any footsteps.
There were, there were no footsteps.
Oh, there were none in general.
Yeah, wind.
Well, a little. Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't get any closer. They stay.
The footsteps stay as they are. That's the approach.
Yeah.
Which suggests
The
that there's
approaching
another
footstep-
person in the room.
No, it suggests that the footsteps remain consistent, meaning that they could be his own.
Yeah.
Objection!
The victim supposedly heard the accused's approaching footsteps. But did he really?
What
Say
nonsense
no,
is
did
this?
he really?
What nonsense is this? Is it not abundantly clear?
All of
This is
that's a
anything
lie.
but nonsense. It's bullshit. Something I'm very good at. No, it's not. Because there's something very strange about those footsteps.
Strange? Explain yourself, Bob's head.
The footsteps are strange because
They do not
They don't
get
get
loud.
louder.
louder. They're not getting any louder.
And why exactly does that matter?
Please focus your attention on the incense the victim smelled. The scent grows stronger as the accused approaches. If the accused really had approached the victim, the sound of her footsteps would have grown louder as the scent increased. The scent of incense grew stronger.
Ah!
Why, that makes perfect sense. How can this be explained, your benevolence?
Well, there must be a reason.
It is as they say. Even a putrid worm of lawyer will turn.
What does that even mean?
He's not exactly singing your praises, that's for sure.
Still, we cannot discount this information solely on the count of its lawyerly source. Your benevolence? Perhaps you must listen more carefully to the abbot's Mutimer.
Listen more carefully. What's he talking about?
Yes. Yes, it would appear so. I shall try to refine the sensation.
Refine the sensation?
I can more accurately gauge sensations by deepening my communication with the Mitama.
Why don't you do that from the beginning?
I didn't know you could do that. Why have we never done this before?
By refining a sensation, a clearer picture of the truth can be discovered.
You don't say.
Oh, blessed Mitama, I beseech you, hear me now and respond to my call.
We call it flagpole moving here in Mr. Right. Sense bells. Oh. Footsteps changed to bells. What could this mean?
Bells.
Thank you, Billy Benevolence.
Bells? Well, the only bells at the scene of the crime were...
The one around his own feet.
Ah! That jingling must have come from Abbot Inme's bells.
Jingle, jangle, jangle, jangle.
You mean those big things he had on his ankles?
Well, there you have it. The sound of bells from the High Priest's own footsteps.
Then that means...
If the footsteps belonged to the victim himself, it means it was the victim who was moving, not the accused. The victim was the one who went running towards the broken lantern from the spring. A far cry from what her benevolence's insights would have us believe.
In a sanctum diagram, updated in the court record. But why would the victim have approached the accused?
Maybe he was trying to defend himself.
Please explain.
He could have felt threatened by Lady Kira standing there with a dagger. If so, he might have thought to overpower her before she attacked.
Still your voices! This is nothing but a theory! And a poor one at that!
Game theory.
You have immense
I
restraint.
stopped myself from doing that.
Yeah, I was just like,
Well,
please
I
nobody do
don't.
it this week. Please nobody do it this week. Please nobody do it this week. Fuck!
Be not so distraught by this lawyer's obvious postulation!
I have no restraints whatsoever.
Oh, thank
Fair play.
Hello?
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 Okay, that went weird. While his insolence is inexcusable, I would ask that you calm yourself, your benevolence.
Is there something you would care to say, Prosecutor Sadmadi?
Even if it was Abbot Inme who moved, it does not negate the accused crime.
What do you mean?
The accused was likely waiting for the high priest to approach.
Ah!
And as he neared, she plunged the dagger into him. It's as simple as that.
All right. It really doesn't change much, does it?
Well done, Phoenix. Well done.
You've changed nothing.
Yes. Yes, it is as the prosecutor has said. In fact, it is as I meant to say all along as well.
Wow.
The meh.
Right. And that's why you're so shocked when you first heard it.
She's taking credit.
Understand now, lawyer? That contradiction you conjured up has come to naught. Once I hone my insights, it will vanish like the dying rays of the sun.
I keep hearing insights as insides.
Insights revised.
I'm like, I hope it doesn't.
He
come from
rushed the
Scott.
accused and tried to fight her off by the broken lantern. See? The fact that it was Abbott in me who moved changes nothing.
Ah! Come on, Phoenix. You gotta keep you cool. Get a fan or something. Some air conditioning. That contradiction I pointed out must mean something. That other sensation changed after Princess Raifa refined her vision. It stands to reason that something else might have changed too because of the refinement. I should focus on any sensation that have changed, while searching for more contradictions between them and her insights.
Okay, back to the vision then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch it in full without checking anything. So, bow. We bow. Scripture.
Upside down Japanese characters.
There it goes.
Or the high priest doesn't know how to read.
Wind. Belt, internet, water! Pain.
Where'd that water come from, huh?
Yeah.
I know, right? Water. Okay, so,
Sorry, that was a new word, so I have to say it like...
Water.
he's trying to fight her off by the broken lantern. We know that's not true because that's water. That's water.
Objection!
What?
Wah.
Bottle of water. Hold it! How do we know the purification rite was performed exactly as it was supposed to be?
That's easy. The customs governing the rites are very clear, and Abbott in me would have adhered to them.
Well, that's strange.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain just what's so strange?
Yes, I would ask you to consider the sound of the victim's footsteps. The sound of bells changes to the sound of water at one point.
What's this?
It's simple. The victim must have stepped in some water.
Oh.
Oh well.
Damn it.
Yes. What? Am I here?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can
yes,
eat.
I was saying goddammit
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
whoa.
Yes, and the only source of water in the inner sanctum is the spring. And therein lies the contradiction.
What contradiction?
I believe the right started out as it should have. The victim stood with his back to the spring, and the accused stood right in front of him. But we now know that the victim then moved into the spring.
Paul Kukunka, that's just absurd. Sure.
Absurd.
This means the accused location differs from what her benevolence insights indicate.
Then, where do you propose the accused should once she donned Lady Kira's robes?
Based on the sound of the victim's footsteps, I believe Maya was standing here.
Could be in the spring itself.
Yeah. Wait.
No, where's Maya standing? I think she was here.
No, because. No, we hear the squatter at the end.
Yeah, but she also said she didn't have time to don the robes. So...
Yeah. If it's Maya, not Lady Kira.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think Maya was here. You get it. Do you really believe the accused were standing there?
No, when you say it like that, in that way, Your Majesty.
Keep making sloppy statements like that, Mr. Wright. I don't have your tongue.
Again with the tongue?
Please, anything but the chop chop.
Let us have an actual answer out of you. Where do you believe the accused was actually standing? So I guess we have to basically say, she's the accused, therefore
Yeah.
she was the spring.
Until this moment, we've all just assumed that Abbott Inmee and Miss Fay were standing where they were supposed to be, as shown in this Wright's guide. In short, the victim should have been standing with his back to the spring, and the accused in front. However, if that is how they were really standing, he couldn't have stepped into the spring as he approached her. The problem is, the victim did step into the spring. This sphere had actually been standing in the water.
But if this is true, the positions would have been completely reversed. In a sanctum diagram, updated in the court record. What's going on here, Miss Fay? Were you really standing in the spring? Miss Fay, I asked you a question.
I'm sorry, but I was answering it. I barely remember anything about the rite.
High priest would never make such an obvious blunder.
Come on, is that even possible?
It's impossible.
That's enough! Be that as it may, this does not overturn my insights.
It doesn't?
Let us say the accused was standing in the spring. So what? Look at my face! Look at my face! Is it bothered? Is my face bothered? Is my face bothered?
God, that just makes me want to slap someone.
Oh.
So what? This completely reverses their positions, is what?
But you think I'm bothered, Darren? You think I'm bothered? I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. But their positions differ from what is customary is rather curious. However, what does that change? It certainly does not erase the accused's brutal crime.
I guess you have a point there.
You lawyers are an absurd breed.
It's just me.
Never thinking ahead, you cling to the first insignificant contradiction you can muster.
It's worked up until now.
Sounds like Princess Rafa has a pretty good grasp on what lawyers are all about.
Oh, Maya. Where would I be without your brutally frank commentary right now?
America, probably.
Back home.
Maybe the moon.
Is this contradiction really meaningless?
Find out next time on Saturday Night Silly Voices.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow,
That's good.
Man.
I know it. Well, it's the 3 hours are up. 3 hours are up.
Oh man.
So it is what it is. Tom. I'm terribly sorry, everyone. But if you liked the show, you of course can check out the Discord where where you can talk to the entirety of the cast as well as myself and engage in witty banter with everyone and very much see where I'm going and also generally see what all the others are doing because a lot of these people do stream. Some of them don't. Some of them do. It depends on them. So, the time of the show where we basically say goodbye to you all. Before we say goodbye, we also like to plug what we're doing. Tomorrow I'll be, of course, not live. I don't really stream on Sunday often. Monday I'll be back with some Sly Cooper. And I'm coming up very close because not this week, the week after, I'll be doing my 12-hour live stream at some point. So stay tuned for that to be arranged on a particular day. Drifting, you doing any streaming this week?
If the heat doesn't kill me, I try to play Detroit Become Human every Wednesday.
Well, it's supposed to rain
Okay.
all next week in the UK, so hopefully that'll trickle over to
Please, I
To the
could use
Netherlands
some
as well.
rain.
Yeah.
Rain, how British.
I need some. Give it to me.
But any streaming or anything you'll be involved with,
Nope.
or anything you want
I'm doing
plug?
nothing of the sort. Sorry.
That's right, Kay.
Not publicly. I'm just gonna be hanging out and watching stuff. So.
That is fair. Laura, you stream.
I do, and on account of me being out at a party, picnic / drink up earlier on today for Saturday, I have moved this Saturday to Sunday instead. From let's say 10:30 a.m. BST if you're up and about. Third session of Tearaway Unfolded, I think, and I have also started a little run through of Gree, which has turned out to be quite interesting.
Go check.
So yeah, Tuesday, Thursdays, or Saturdays is usually what I do. If you're not aware already.
Go check out Laura. She's got some amazing stuff on her stream. Great
Yeah.
stuff. And also check out Drifting as well. I don't. Can I do a solo for Drifting?
If it's just a command, then you should be able to.
There we go.
Aw, thank you.
As well. It's a big shout out for Drifting Light. Lemming, you doing any streaming?
Any days where I get home from work with still a bit of energy left, I will be forging ahead in Armored Core 6, Fires of the Rubicon.
Nice.
Fantastic. And as I said, I'll be doing some Sly Cooper on Monday, followed by some Star Wars at some point. The Star Wars special series is ongoing, where basically I'm playing as many Star Wars games as I can get my hands on, and generally that streams on
Nice.
Thursdays. Which, when I say as many games I get hands on, not to completion, literally, and they're as long as I want to. Literally, a game can be streamed for 10 minutes, and that's it. But I did, or do a full episode, like I did a full episode on Empire at War a few weeks ago. So yes, what we're doing next? Well, you have to tune in to see which Star Wars games we're playing. Unfortunately, I don't announce them in advance, so it's a mystery box for you.
Ooh.
But of course,
Even to the streamer itself.
even the stream itself. But of course, Zundarus. Oh, what song? What song do I bump into?
You skipped me.
I know. I'm just trying to think about. Yeah, what I'm trying to think about. What song I do. Divot. It is just Divot, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Check out Divot's channel as well.
Yes, I will be
Bad for the
streaming
turn.
soon. TM for my new schedule at work is coming, and that means I'll have afternoons free, and times I start at the same time,
Yeah.
and times I finish at the same time. And it being a flip flop of random times.
Be
Also,
prepared.
I'll be on Weird FTW's channel playing Minecraft with him, and Mondays
Yay.
and Wednesdays. So there too.
Be
Yes.
prepared for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And he's
And
getting
we are
the
the
MCH.
teacher.
Just listen to teacher.
And then he got the MCH by the
And you'll get a gold star.
You get a gold star for that one. Calling back to my role as Professor Means from one of the previous games. Fantastic. Now, don't go anywhere, anyone. We are going to raid a good friend of mine, which is going to be Weird FTW, who apparently it's weird that it can't really. There's an error. Okay, well, I'll just automatically do it then. Raid Weird FTW, because he's a
He
good
is playing
boy.
Vault Hunters with my missus.
Oh, is he? Well, there you go.
Yes. I would have been in there, but Silly Voices takes
Well,
priority.
there you go. We'll go and raid Weird, who is playing it with Crystal, who is Divis Business.
Yes, on my server.
And yeah, on his server. So yeah, we'll see. Don't go anywhere. Thank you so much, Xandros. Thank you all also for the chat for joining us. It's been a pleasure having you here this evening. We'll be back with Saturday Night Silly Voices next Saturday at the normal time of 6:30 BST. Good night, everyone.
Yes. Bye.
And for that, I will say, I will also say goodbye to the cast. Drifting,
I am melting. What a world, what a world.
Divot,
Aw.
It's me, the melty holy divot.
and Burr,
I'm wide away, future.
Kay,
Oh, this was a stream to remember for sure.
Laura,
Lemming, isn't Rubicon just a fruit drink?
Maybe.
and of course Lemming. That was Lemming Russ.
Eh.
Good night, everyone. My name's Penny back. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Peace.